Yeah, it's been a long time coming to rep the East. Buffalo bad with a vengeance, we resurrected the team, man, we dangerous. Watch for these horns, they lacerate and cut. We don't play no game while we play this game, no, I play in us. You know what it's about, you made me wanna shout. They said to take it now, we took another route. Deuces to the drought, play through all the doubters, finger pointing and laughing. The ones that was talking that trash are the same ones circling wagons, we ain't having it. Dominate divisions ever since we put the L in it. Knocks the competition out the stadium like hammer fist. Stephon Diggs a grave and he pays respects to the cornerbacks that can't cover quickness, then he catches it. In 1995 to 2020, break the streak. Kept the faith in every season for the team, cause I believe. Taught me no matter how many times you're down, do not accept defeat. Feel like number 17. You got me feeling like I'm Josh Allen, yeah. What? You got me feeling like I'm Josh. Okay. You got me feeling like I'm Josh Allen, yeah. Josh. Yeah.
Got me feeling like I'm
Who? Josh. Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Yeah. Succeed the most in the freezing cold. Break a couple tables in a parking lot with sleet and snow. Yeah. Put the work in with Sean McDermott, a worthy coach. Y'all can get the hands like a Wilson ball when it's Beasley thrown. Got so many yards to the point we owning property. I remember haters talking foolish with that gossiping, but they don't want it with Buffalo. Cause when the winter storm hits, they'll be stuck with nowhere to go. Let's play Micah hide and seek. We'll find a week up on the field, say hike and wheel. Unleash the lights, White and Edmonds, all kinds of D. Back in the driver's seat, a Singletary. He's sprinting, scary to carry the ball through the plane, embarrass these.
How's everyone doing? Did not expect this to fill tonight. I was in bed. I wasn't asleep, but I posted it. I'm like, you know what? There's no way. This would be cool for breakfast. It's cool. I lay down and I'm like, I told my wife, I said, I think I'm going to even not go back down and do any other work tonight. I think I'm just going to call it, lay in bed with you. So she put Only Murders in the Building on. And I'm like, I'm just going to check my phone just in case. And I looked at it and there were 2 teams left. I'm like, well, shit. So good. Kudos to y'all. That's awesome. Y'all filled it. I'm excited. And I'm going to address the elephant in the room. I'm wearing a Viking sweatshirt. I shouldn't. They lost me $50 as well. Free $50 bet this week. I got it back. But I bought this on a super discount. It was like $9.99 and it was a brand new, really comfy. It's like, it's the Majestic material. I don't know what brand it is, but it's so comfy. So I wear it. I wear it. I have a Seahawks one too. I won't wear that one. I can get behind the Vikings a little bit. All right, Luke, you got it. Are you saying you want breaks? Like post them and you'll fill them? I got you, man. So listen, I answered, and I just got to say, and we're going to rip while I say this. I just got to say thank you once again to this group. You have got to be the most understanding, coolest, just this group. And you guys know what? I mean, we give it to each other. Like, you know, if anyone ever needs anything from me, I'm here. I'm like, I got it. Like, hey, can you ship this to so-and-so? I got it. Can you do this for me? Absolutely. I got you. But when like you asked me, hey, did this ship? And I'm a little behind this week because of the National. Well, I was behind because of the National. Came home right on my anniversary trip, getting caught up. And then I'm like, hey, here's the situation. I didn't have any help. So I was a little behind this week. And you guys are just like, you're awesome. You're absolutely awesome. And I appreciate you guys understanding. But it's why I didn't do a ton of breaks. I've been doing like the WWF player breaks and like smaller breaks. Because guys, I didn't want to get even more behind than I already was. We're going to go ahead and do this. I'm not a Vikings fan. I'm not supporting the Vikings. Listen, I'm just glad this was $9.99. You know how much I had to pay for a Bills one? And it was in my closet, and I didn't want to go back up to the room and wake my wife up. So my wife started teaching again this week. Well, she started school again this week. They officially start Thursday, but she's in full time now. And she has trouble sleeping. She's got like a heat pad on her back and a mouth... I don't want to embarrass her. It's funny though. My wife's like all geared up for bed, trying to get all comfy, and I'm like, if I wake her up, I'm gonna feel like an asshole. So, I may be a little addicted to Kirk Cousins. I mean, let's be honest, his stats, he deserves more respect. All right, here we go. Alex Kirilloff, Scherzer, Morton, and Lopez, and here we go, starting us off out of 99, Salvador Perez. This will not go in the ship that's going out tomorrow because everything's already bagged up. So this will go in the next ship. John Means Silver, Tyler Mall, and we got a Yu Darvish red and blue. I'm no bandwagon man. I'm just trying to save some of my. Here we go. Brandon Marsh going out to the Angels. I'm just trying to save some of my Bills gear for the season. No, honestly, what I gotta do is get a little tiny wardrobe down here, so I don't have to wear these. I just finally ripped the tag off, and I was wrong. It was $12.99. It's been in my closet forever. I meant to send it to someone, and I haven't, but I finally ripped the tag off because I've worn it a couple times. Now I feel bad. It was $12.99. Maybe I'll go to a Vikings game one day that they're not playing the Bills and just wear my Vikings sweatshirt. They have won. Listen, I will say this: they have won me good money in the past. The Vikings seem to win me good money when I bet on them. And is it Irv Smith? Who was it last year that won me a few player props with them? Ken Griffey, Jake Myers. Here we go. Kelton Wong out of 199 for the Brewers. Man, I just so I did 20 sorts in 2 days, and there's Taylor Walls for the Rays, a patch auto for the Rays. My screen's a little blurry. You're feeling the Angels this break? All right, the Rays are going out to Jim Smith. There you go, Jimmy. Let me know if the glare is too bad. I'm trying to get the angle of the dangle correct for you guys here. That looks like if I keep the cards like this. Let me know if it gets too bad. Man, a lot of select though. We said we were going to have a select Saturday, then it was going to select Sunday. Yesterday got away from me too just because I sorted all day. But anyhow, when I'm seeing these cards, all I'm seeing right now is where they go on the sort table. I did so many sorts. And usually my brother's always here to help, but he's had his own crazy stuff going on. So he hasn't been able to help. Well, all right. Here's how my day started. This is why breaks weren't going to get posted. And Chris goes, aren't you posting anything today? And I had to tell him. Hold on, let me get through the stack and I'll tell you. Friedel, Kyle Tucker, Albies, and Curtis Terry. We got a Matt Olson Silver there. Willie Stargell, Brandon Lowe. Trevor Story. And here we go. John Hensley. Just kidding. John Heasley. That's going to be going out to the Royals. Second spot down in the middle row. I know where it goes. I could sort these cards in my sleep right now. It was to the point where I was like tick, 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 sorting. I got pretty quick with it. There's an Enfuego Silver for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. James, I was gonna bring it up when you said about your car issues the other day. There's a Luke Williams for the Phils, a red, white, and blue prism. But I didn't want to rub salt in a wound. I knew you had a bad day, so I wasn't sure what was going on with that. But that's awesome, man. I had thought that already happened. So I'm glad you said something. I wanted to bring it up the other day. I was like, I better not ask. Here we go. Greg Deichmann. That's going to go out to the Cubs and a Manny Machado behind it. Nice one for the Cubs here going out to Seth Anderson. Seth Anderson been on a little bit of a hot streak, Seth. I talked to Seth today. He talked about possibly getting together and having a chat. And Seth, I would love to do that too. But I let him know we do have a card show. If you're in the East Coast, the Northeast, the Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Ohio area at all, you want to come to and do your first card show, I will make sure to secure you a table. It's cheap. Even if you just want to get it's an 8-footer table, if you want to just do that, that's cool. If you get multiple tables, it's even cheaper per table. And I think you can get 3 tables. I want to say for $100. It's like 50 for 1, 80 for 2, 100 for 3, something like that. So if you're going to get 2, you may as well pony up the extra 20 to get 3 if you have enough stuff to put on it. I got you, James. I get in trouble like that all the time. I'll tell you this. I got to stop for a second. I have so much I want to tell you guys. Select WWE is freaking awesome. I have another case. We're doing more. And not that I don't like this baseball select. This baseball select is very nice. And I don't know if they assembled it differently or what they did. But the color, the amount of parallels and numbered cards in Select WWE is phenomenal. And that product was so fun to rip. And maybe because it was nostalgic, there were a lot of WWF legends in it and stuff. But if you didn't get in on any of that, and I post more of it, and you have the money to enjoy it, and the cards, we pulled some really valuable cards. Some of those cards, we pulled multiple like $200, $300, $400 cards. That case covered itself across the board. I could have ripped that myself and had no issue doing well on that. But it was fun ripping it for the group. It was actually a really fun rip. Brandon Woodruff out of 199. Bryce Harper, Mullins, and Gallen. And here we go. Jake Myers for the Astros. Astros going out to James Wilmoth. I'm glad Cash enjoyed it. How's Cash doing? What sports is he doing right now? I know you said he picked up another one. All right, so anyhow, the reason Breaks didn't post today, besides me still sorting and prepping shipping and getting shipping ready to go out in the morning, my wife wakes me up. I didn't fall asleep till like 2 o'clock this morning because I was sorting and stuff. Kevin Smith for the Blue Jays. Man, nice patch autos in this. This one going out to Scott Letelier. Kevin Smith, rookie patch auto. Player used materials. My wife wakes me up, and the break room is in the basement. Like, it is pretty much all break space here. Even out, this is like the break room here, and I have a finished basement out there, but it's all storage and my sort tables and all my supplies and stuff like that. But my wife also works out down there. She has just this little spot that she works out on her cell phone every morning. So she comes down, and she's working over in that corner, and she wakes me up freaking out at like 5:30 this morning. She's like, hey. And my wife is a worrywart. She is not a hypochondriac, but like she worries about anything. Like her neck hurts, it's an issue, you know, or she sees something. For example, we got mold in the house. We got to get out. I'm like, wait. You know how when someone wakes you up and you're out of it? She's like, we got mold in the house. I called my dad. He's coming over. I'm like, oh, whoa. Give me a minute to process what you're saying. And she's like down in the basement on the window. So we have like these window wells. Like it hardly brings in any light. They're just like windows that are in the ground essentially. And I don't even know why they do that. There has to be a reason. And there's like a little bit of mold around it. It was a little aggressive, and you could smell it was getting a little musty. Now we run like a dehumidifier and stuff. It wasn't like a temperature thing. I'm like, all right, well, first of all, chill out. I gotta wake up. So I went down, made a cup of coffee, and walked downstairs. But like, so we took care of it. We scraped back some of the paint. We checked it, made sure it was good. Checked the air. I have an air quality thing. Checked the air quality. Everything was fine. But my father-in-law did come over. We scraped away a layer of paint, cleaned it with mold remediation stuff, spackled it, like put a fresh coat of mud on it, and stuff like that. Just made sure it was good. But you know, every job takes effing 3 hours. You can't just do something quick. Everything takes time. I wish it would have been something quick, but Kyle Hendricks. So I didn't want to post something and then we run into it, like we scrape away layers. We're like, oh, this is worse than we thought. And then I'm like, I can't break tonight. We're going to be re-drywalling this place and sending my kids over. Like if it really turned out to be something serious. But yeah, that's how my day started. That's how my wife is. Luckily, we're still sleeping here. Dude, look at this patch. Out of 10. Going out to the Pirates. Pittsburgh Pirates is going to be Don Wiley. There you go, Don. And he's still balling. Didn't you say he started another sport too? This is very nice. 2 out of 10. Roansy Contreras. I'm going to have to get a 180 on this. Very, very nice card. I got to ask you guys, is it blurry for you? Oh, and James, to bring up that you're taking your family to Disney, you were on my TV tonight. Player used on this. Very, very cool card. Nice patch. Gold looks great with the Pittsburgh Pirates, too. So, James, my in-laws came over. My father-in-law is the one that always helps me with that stuff. We already went through the stack. And he came over, and after we did all that, ooh, we have a zebra coming up. Let's save it. Salvador Perez. After we did all that work, my wife had made food. So we ate, and then we went out and we looked at our Disney pictures. They hadn't seen them yet. That's a Jesus Sanchez for the Marlins out of 50. Marlins going out to James Ray. A beautiful card. Love that parallel. And there's a picture of you and I drinking a beer at Epcot. And of course, my kids are like, oh, I want to go back. They're all like, I'm like, yeah, you spoiled brats. We'll go back when we can afford it. Chaz McCormick. But I was going to reach out to you to ask James what the cheapest you think you can go to Disney, like outside of airfare, right? Because I know I have to get there. But like if you stay at a cheap hotel and like rent a car just to drive over to the parks. My wife really wants to go down for Halloween. And I was like, what if we could do it really cheap? But I don't think you can do Disney cheap anymore. Yeah, so Walt Disney was on my TV today, James. You're Walt Disney. Connor Siebold. Luis Robert out of 149. Adam Wainwright. And here we go. It's going to be Ozzie Albies for the Braves. Braves going out to Seth Anderson. There you go, Seth. Nice card. Seth, I'm telling you, Seth is on fire lately. $1K a person for 2 to 3 days. And that's skimping. That sounds about right. And that's not staying at a resort. That's staying at like a cheap hotel, not eating. Like I'm saying even like making your own food and taking it into the park. Because they let you do that, right? Like if we don't eat at the restaurants. That's too much money. Man, Disney's so... Disney is for... It was funny. I saw a post the other day, James, and it was like something like... You can tell they could just divide society between your Disney status. I've never been. I've gone once. I go occasionally, and I do that shit multiple times a year. Because, like, once you go, you want to keep going, but it's just a matter of money. But you're maybe... Dude, almost everything's got it. Disney... I will say this. We looked at pictures and we all agreed. If you've never been... I didn't go to Disney until I was an adult. Till I met my wife. Before we had kids, the year before we had kids, my in-laws took me to Disney as a Christmas present. I got the trip for us for Christmas. We went that summer. I was 30 years old when I went to Disney for the first time. And it was fun. Like, it was a lot of fun. But I was like, it was cool. And then a couple years later, like 5 years later... 6 years later, we took my kids, and it was the coolest place I've ever been. Because your kids just light up, man. They really do. My parents always wanted to take us. It never worked out. I wish for their sake they would have had the chance to see us, and the excitement it probably would have been as for us as kids. Because as an adult, it was cool. Josh Lowe for the Rays, but we just went again this past summer. That's a broken top loader. And like my kids were a little older this time, and I'm a lifer now. I did say though when they get to be teenagers, we won't go. We'll go to like Universal, or like what you're saying, Don, like take them to travel the country and see real things. But when they're this age, it's cool. Right? Is anyone here like Disney people? There's a Wander Franco, AJ Alexi, and Xander Bogaerts out of 99 going out to the Red Sox. Boston Red Sox going out to Jason Mello. Nice card. That's a pretty looking card. Lars Nootbaar, Matt Chapman, Otani Silver, Kyle Schwarber, Wainwright. And there's a Luke Williams for the Phils. I like that they have at least a little bit of color on these patches too. Phillies going out to James Eisman. There you go, Walt. Everyone's quiet in here tonight. We've been quiet lately. Don't worry. Football's coming, which means you can just expect me to be drunk on Thursdays, Sundays, a little bit on Mondays, like hair of the dog style on Mondays. And Don, that's exactly right. You know, and I'm glad my parents didn't spend that kind of money on it because I see the burden it would have been on them. But it was different then too. I think Disney was always expensive, but you could do more for less. Now it's like, if you go and you don't buy like the fast passes and stuff, I don't know how people do that. So I tried to tell my wife, I was like, we can go, but we might hate it if we try to do it the cheap way. All right, I ask you guys, like, is there a theme park y'all go to that you know, like a Wally World style, or whatever it was called. Isn't that what it's called in Vacation? Like, I've heard of a few cool roller coaster ones that like one out in Sandusky, Ohio. That what the heck's the name of that? But we're looking to try something new next year because we can't do Disney again. Colton Welker out of 199. I just told my wife tonight. I know it's weird. Summer's coming to an end, and I'm thinking of next summer. But I read recently that the way to get through hard times in life or like busy times is always have a vacation planned. Yun Jong Yang at a 99 going out to the Rangers. The Lone Rangers. All right, movie trivia credit. What movie is the band called the Lone Rangers? $2 credit to the first person that answers it correctly. That's going to be the Rangers going to Tay Taylor out of 99. I've heard that about Busch Gardens. It's like low key, not too crazy. Ah, nice. First one, Jeremy Wilson. Jeremy got it first, Don. Sorry, he got you. He got the $2 credit. I know it's only $2, but hey, put it towards a mini spot or something. We'll try to do more of those trivia credits. Andy, we've always just had it as 2. I still give away the 2 $5 hitless credits. They used to be special features, so I try to give away a lot. But hey, $2 is $2. Out of 99, Andy Ibanez. Don't forget to use it. Just say Airheads credit, $2 credit. Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, that's the price of a soda. You used to be able to say that was the price of a gallon of gas, but can't say that anymore. Matt Brash. I am working on getting Mike Messina. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to work on getting Mike Messina to our card show. Brian De La Cruz for the Marlins. Another one for the Marlins. James Ray, you're on fire. James, you were quite late with that one. You must be on a longer delay. Jeremy Wilson with the Airheads credit. I need to, you know what I need to do? Get a good pop-up trivia game. So that I have them here. Oh, you said, I didn't even see you. See, you had to put the eggplant next to it. You said Legoland where though, Chris? Didn't you say you have to go to like the bigger ones? There's a Legoland at that place in the mall. But like you said, I don't think they're like real Legolands. All right, James, I have you as third, but you guys, I'll let the people decide who's first on the answer for Airheads. You guys have Jeremy, Don, or James? Yeah, I think there is a Legoland in Florida is a big one, I think. All right, they got Jeremy first too. We'll let the people decide the champ. Thanks, guys. It's always good to have confirmation. I vote CT. That's how I have James last two. James, I was going to say, James, you weren't even second. Love you, James, but you weren't. Holiday World and Santa Claus, Indiana. All right. Are you being like what? Tell me more about that, quick, Jeremy. I'm intrigued on that one. I'm assuming that's better in like the winter, or is that year round? Dylan C's, Giancarlo Stanton, Last Box Mojo. Good luck, everybody. Casey Mize. Let's get a 101 here. Eli Morgan. I'm glad we're pulling our swatch cards first. Eli Morgan. And Vlad Guerrero. Babe Ruth, red and blue chrome. We'll top load that one. That's pretty cool. And here we go. What do we got? What do we got? Amir Garrett for the Reds. Another swatch. That's awesome. That means our autos are going to be in the second half here on our last box. I love it when it works out that way. Amir Garrett for the Reds. Reds going out to Daniel Damon. What up, Damon? James's Holiday World is amazing. All right. I'm intrigued. It's closed in the winter, which is ironic, and it's from the town that Jay Cutler is from. And I've been watching the league with, Kristen Cavallari, Jay Cutler, and Baby Cutlet. I've been watching it like every other year. This may be the last time. I've seen them so much, and they're not great. The later seasons kind of suck. I'm on season out of 5 out of 7. I mean, they're short episodes. They're like 23 minutes long. But they're kind of... They did not age real well. Isn't Legoland pretty pricey for what it is? But they have rides and stuff too. There's this place in New Jersey close to us called Diggerland, and you ride real big, like big rigs, and actually the kids get to drive some of them and dig up stuff and, you know, use some of the bigger machines. Only problem is I think you have to be pretty big for a lot of the rides. So it's more like a teenager park, and by then I don't know how into it they are. Max Scherzer. Here we go. Cracked ice. Matt Olson, 23 out of 25. Going to the A's. A's going out to Hans. What up, Hans? They have a rides and a water park. Well, I've tried to talk my wife into going out to California. She says she doesn't want to be on a plane that long. I said it's not that long. So I'm working on her, though. I'm going out to LA for the Bills-Rams game, so I'm hoping I can come back and, like, rub it in her face just enough that she's not mad that I got to go, but that she wants to go as well. Like, hey, I had fun. I booked us a trip, and see what she says. Edward Cabrera out of 35. Nice rookie short print there. Another one for the Marlins going out to James. James having a good break. Yeah, and I think, Don, to Chris's point, some of those Legolands are a bit like watered down. They're like putting these little like mall style Legolands in. Hey, chance for a credit. $5 redemption guesses. Get them in. Polanco, Kevin Smith. Lightning Strikes, Josh Donaldson. I think that might be a short print, right? Going out to the Twins. Twins is going to be Luke Ryan. Drew Ellis, rookie silver. And Jackson Merrill out of 99. Youth explosion for the Padres. Padres going out to Bob Riley. Well, hey, she's better than her mom. Her mom will not fly. Her poor dad can't go anywhere that, like, together. Like, they have to take trains or drive. So he's like, I want to go to Europe so bad. But she won't fly. He's like, but I'm going to start going. I'm like, I'll go with you. I'll fly anywhere. I'll jump out of a plane if I get the chance. Vlad Guerrero, Areza, Benintendi, Arizarena, and Zach Gallen out of 199. All right, we have a redemption. And is this does anyone know? Is this like a super short print Lightning Strike? It's got to be, right? Let me check the box quick. See if it says it. Ultra rare inserts. It just says ultra rare inserts. I don't want to spend too much time, but you guys are getting your guesses in. Rookie explosion, spark, select swatches. Oh, lightning strikes. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Oh well, it's top loaded either way. All right, here we go. The original Blazing Breaks cover card. Rookie jersey autographs tricolor. There it is. Who's got the Rays? Jim Smith. Wander Franco for the Rays. And a $5 credit going out to James Rea. He was the first one to guess the credit. Tricolor. So let's see what that means. Boom, baby. $2 credit. What's that music from? Well, I look up what this is numbered to. $2 credit. Trivia. What's that song, that beat from? And hopefully y'all can figure it out before. I'll play it one more time for you. Oh man, this brings back memories. It's not Mario. This is rookie jersey autographs. No, it's not Link. I'll give you a few more. It's not Tecmo Bowl, but one of my other favorite games. Rookie jersey autographs. Tricolor. 56. Is numbered out of 75 on this one. It's not. They're all good guesses. It's actually RBI Baseball. Come on now. It's a baseball break. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. None of you get it.
Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
All right, let's recap. We still have two $5 hitless credits to give out. We gave away a $5 redemption guess. We gave away a $2 trivia credit. Yeah, you were a bit late. You tried the Scott approach. Plus, you had oh no, you guessed Pornhub. I wouldn't count it. All right, here we go. Josh Donaldson for the Twins. Lightning strike. Zach Allen out of 199. Edward Cabrera out of 35. Matt Olson cracked ice out of 25. Babe Ruth tricolor. Colton Welker out of 199. Andy Ibanez out of 99. We have the Wander Franco base rookie. He wasn't done. Bogarts for Boston out of 99. Robert Blue out of 149. Sanchez out of 50 with that beautiful parallel. Brandon Woodruff for the Milwaukee Brewers out of 199. Luke Williams. Jacob deGrom out of 149. Colton Wong out of 199. And Salvador Perez out of 99. We also had the Zebra Strike. Ozzy Albies for the Braves. Probably a little late for coffee and cards. It's not really fair to the people who want to actually grab a team in it. But I will drop one early in the morning. I know you want me to do more, but... All right, here we go. I wish I would have posted one earlier now. I was just figuring I'd wait since I didn't want it to be too close to midnight. I'm like, this one won't fail this late, you know. Amir Garrett going out to the Cincinnati Reds. It's going to be Daniel Damon, but y'all never seem to stop impressing me. Eli Morgan going out to the Cleveland Guardians. That's the Indians. It's going to be Larry. We have Luke Williams going out to the Phils. Phillies going out to James Eisman. Here's blah, blah, blah. I'm a dirty horn. Yeah, thank you, Chris. You got me to do it. Shut up, James. For the Rays, Josh Lowe going out to Jim Smith. Chas McCormick for the Stros to James Wilmoth. And Ronzi Contreras out of 10. 2 out of 10 for the Got Me a Pirates, Don Wiley. And John Heasley for the Royals. That's going to be going out to Scott Letelier. And Brandon Marsh for the Angels. Dan Morris. This is actually pretty spread out, at least on the patches. Let's see how these went. We have the Jackson Merrill for the Padres. Padres going out to Bob Riley. Still hitting some new teams here. And Brian De La Cruz for the Marlins going out to James Rea. That's going to be numbered out of 199. For the Rangers, Yin Jong Yang for the Rangers going out to Tate Taylor. Still getting unique teams here. A lot of spread here. Kevin Smith for the Blue Jays. It's going to be going out to Scott Letelier. And Jake Myers going out for the Astros. First repeat I see there. For the Chicago Cubs going out to Seth Anderson. There we go. And Taylor Walls for the Tampa Bay Rays going out to Jim Smith. And then, of course, for the Rays, Wander Franco out of 75 tricolor rookie patch auto. Very nicely done, guys. Good fill. Let's give away 2 $5 hitless credits. Let me pull it up here. I think I actually have to do my new August 17th. Yeah. Oh, 2 more days until I have to pay another $25. Top 2 and $5 hitless credits. We almost hit half the teams. That's crazy on a 4-boxer. You really did. That's funny. They insta-censor. I'd rather that. I would rather my comments be instantly censored than let me post it and then getting suspended for saying it. Like, just cut it off. You know what's not allowed to be said. Diamondbacks and White Sox are going to be the $5 credit. So that's going to be Dusty White and Dougie Berger each hitting a $5 hitless credit. Dougie, I got to get a hold of you. I'm worried, man. I haven't heard from you in a while. Dougie's back to work. That's why he's getting tired again. All right, y'all. I'm going to roll out. Look for tracking in the morning. We'll put a coffee and cards break in the AM. And then we'll be back to it. We're back to it. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Deuces.